There are countless reasons to buy a Corvette from Jerry's. Here are the top 10. Reason number 10, Jerry's annual Vette Event.
Everybody that comes in has a great meal and runs into somebody that they didn't know or hasn't seen for a while, so it's a social event.
Plus, we have some pretty neat people to come in and put on some presentations.
Barry asked me to come down and give a little spiel on what I thought was performance and safety upgrades for Corvette owners.
And when there's an event like this, you get to come out and look at a lot of Corvettes. I had not seen in the flesh a new one yet, a 2014. They're beautiful.
We always talked about getting into a Corvette Club. So that's kind of what we came to see, what was, if these are all the people who run a club, or what do they do if they meet up at certain places.
We bought the car from Barry. So he'd never seen it because we took a museum delivery, so we thought we'd come over and show it off with him.
This is quite a machine, and this is a great party today.
Reason number 9 to buy a Corvette from Jerry's, the Corvette lifestyle.
It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, or what you do. You're part of the group.
It is a lifestyle. It's something that we enjoy as a couple. The wife isn't much into getting on the back of the Harley.
No, I like four wheels.
It's like going boating. When you go boating and camping, you end up meeting people from all over the country, and Friday afternoon you can't wait to get back to the lake and see everybody. Same thing with the Corvette.
And there's so many different clubs and events going on everywhere throughout the country.
Corvette people are great. They just, share everything. They help each other out.
When you have a Corvette, you instantly have all kinds of brand new friends, and they're all very good people.
Reason number 8 to buy a Corvette from Jerry, programs and events.
Jerry's is really wonderful because they sponsor days at the track. Like there's a track at Omaha, Council Bluffs, that's 2.5 miles long with 15 corners and straightaways. You can drive 140, 150 each lap.
It's not a race, but we rent the track for us exclusively, for our customers and our friends. Come down, take your car out, have some fun, open it up. You're not going to get a ticket. Just let that baby roar.
We go to the Black Hills Classic every year, and that's a wonderful event put on by the Sioux Falls Corvette Club. And you just have a wonderful time out there, all kinds of things to do.
It brings people in from throughout the country, Canada. People come out and see South Dakota and what we're all about.
Reason number 7 to buy a Corvette from Jerry's, the hometown experience.
Anybody can put a few cars on a lot and have a nice dealership. Being a Corvette-ologist, as Barry is, and myself doing most of the buying, it's way more fun.
Jerry and I both started in this business when we were children, and you have to be passionate and enthusiastic about this if you're going to be in it and choose it for your career, particularly a lifelong career.
Like this gentleman over here earlier, just a few minutes ago, was picking up his new 14 convertible, and I know that Barry and Jerry both were over there, and Barry spent at least an hour going through all the stuff on the car with him.
I have bought 2 Corvettes from Jerry's, and the experience is phenomenal.
Any question we have, they know the answers. They're so courteous. Anything you think you want that maybe you haven't seen something and you think, can you get that for me? Oh, sure, we can get it. Yeah, they're great.
Being in small town Beresford, South Dakota, we're a destination. If you're passionate about the car, you'll come and see me. If I give you that experience, we want you to share the same passion with us as we do with the car.
Reason number 6 to buy a Corvette from Jerry's, Jerry's inventory.
You see it in Corvette buyers. When they come in, they look around, they're like, wow, these guys are really in the Corvette business. And they get excited.
They've just got a great reputation in the whole Midwest as far as getting good Corvettes. And people know when you buy a Corvette from Jerry that you're going to have a good product and he's going to take care of you.
They own Corvettes, so they know Corvettes. They know how they handle, they know how they drive. That makes a difference.
You can come here, one place, and see virtually everything made, every color, every style. You can draw your own conclusions as to what is the right car for you.
Jerry has been a very personable, very exact type person. I mean, he's very fussy in his type of work and what comes out of his shops.
Everything in here is perfect, prepped, and ready to win a car show.
Reason number 5 to buy a Corvette from Jerry's, your Corvette personalization.
It kind of is a broad range, but everybody is unique in their own car. You'll never see one that comes in that's exactly the same as somebody else's.
They have really talented guys here that know Corvettes inside and out. We put superchargers on them, or we can do, as this one is naturally aspirated, and add headers, exhaust, different intake, and it adds a lot of horsepower.
And we've done pretty much everything: cams, exhaust, superchargers.
I've drag raced my Corvettes several times, and I've had Jerry's do some work for me here too, and very good mechanics.
We truly have some of the most powerful Corvettes in the region that have been built right here.
Reason number 4 to buy a Corvette from Jerry's, Jerry's service department.
It's not a huge GM store that's in a metropolis where they're running you in and running you out. We're taking the time to check everybody's car over.
I'm probably more particular with my Corvette than I was with any vehicle I've ever owned, and they respect that.
I live in Sioux Falls, so I come from 30 miles away, so I just wait while they're servicing it, and it doesn't take that long, and then I look at other vets while I'm here.
The question came up to me at one point. Someone asked me, do you have a Corvette certified technician? And I had to stop for a moment to correctly answer it. The answer is no, they all are.
I get service customers that come from all the way to northern Minnesota to bring cars down here. For some of it's simple maintenance.
Never ever leave here with any question in my mind that my car is done and it's done correctly.
Reason number 3 to buy a Corvette from Jerry's, Jerry's people.
We don't want to be part of that big corporate America. It's a one-on-one. It's that personal touch that you get here.
Jerry's a great Corvette guy, and he's got good people working for him, and they're just good for the Corvette industry, good for Chevrolet.
They're passionate about what they do, they care, and they do one thing best, that's taking care of my customer.
Reason number 2 to buy a Corvette from Jerry's, Barry, the resident Corvette-ologist.
He's the man when it comes to Corvettes. He knows more about Corvettes than any 10 of us put together who have been around them for a long time.
We had originally bought our first Corvette in Hardington, Nebraska from Barry Conkin's dad. When the time came to upgrade, we wanted to just deal with Barry.
You want a fast car? You want a nice car? You want a convertible? You want a coupe? What would you like? And he works with you to achieve your dreams, as it were.
If you're going to get a Vette, you got to get it from Barry here at Jerry's.
I have some friends that I got interested in a Corvette from Minnesota, and they came and they were just astounded at what he could do for them, how he could get them a car 6 to 8 months sooner than anybody else, and exactly what they wanted, and how nice he is to work with. He's just a pretty amazing guy. That's why we call him the Corvette-ologist.
And the number 1 reason to buy a Corvette from Jerry's, the car, the American icon, the Chevrolet Corvette.
There's nothing in this room you can justify. This is the room of, nothing is needed in this room. But want and need are two different things.
It is powerful, very fast, and drives like a dream.
A true 2-seat production car that will go 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds. Phenomenal.
For the money, is probably the best bang for the buck of any sports car built.
I don't think people understand how much fun it is. Not only the car, but just the fun continues once you own the car.
It brings a whole new element to life.